Are you wondering what exactly a payday loan is and if it's possible to get one even with bad credit? And more importantly, are payday loans really that bad? A payday loan is a type of cash loan that's normally paid into your bank account. They're called payday loans because they're intended to be short-term loans, meant to be paid back when you receive your wages or benefits. Now, while these loans are non-priority, they often cause other problems. So the interest rates are usually very high and it can be easy for the debt to get out of control. However, it's important to note that a payday loan is a non-priority debt because you can't lose your home, lose an essential service, or go to prison for non-payment. On the 2nd of January in 2015, new rules were introduced by the FCA, that's a Financial Conduct Authority, about how much payday lenders can charge. Interest and fees must not exceed 0.8% per day of the amount borrowed, even when rolled over. Default charges mustn't exceed 15 quid and interest rates on unpaid balances mustn't go over the interest rates of the initial amount borrowed. Borrowers should never have to pay back more in fees and interest than the original amount borrowed. So what can you do if you're struggling to pay back your payday loan? Well, some payday loan companies may offer you a loan rollover. But if it was me, I'd think carefully about this before agreeing. A loan rollover means that your loan is rolled over for another month, giving you extra time to pay. However, a rollover usually means that you make a new agreement with the payday loan company and more interest and charges will be added. So you'll owe more than you did before. You should only consider a rollover if repayment difficulties are only temporary and that you're sure you'll be able to clear the loan in full the following month. If you can't afford to pay back your loan and want to stop your payment from being taken, there are a few things that you can do. If you have a direct debit set up, you can cancel it by writing to your bank or using your internet or telephone banking service. It's also a good idea to notify the payday loan company. If you have a standing order, you can instruct your bank to cancel it by writing to them or using your internet or telephone banking service. The latest you can cancel a standing order is usually before the close of business on the working day before the payment is due to be made. If you've given the payday loan your debit or credit card details and permission for them to use the card to take payments to repay your loan, you have what's called a continuous payment authority, CPA for short. You can stop a CPA by contacting the company, taking the payment and asking them to stop. If you're finding it difficult to contact the payday loan company, you can contact your card issuer. They should stop the payment being taken, even if you haven't told the payday loan company. You may be wondering if it's possible to get a payday loan even if you have bad credit. Well, the answer is yes. In fact, payday lenders typically don't require a credit check before approving a loan. Instead of looking at your credit score, payday lenders will focus on other factors, so things like your income and employment status, to determine whether you can repay the loan. So, even if you have bad credit, you may still be able to get a payday loan. But before you rush out to get a payday loan, there are some things that you should keep in mind. So first of all, payday loans often come with very high interest rates. This means that if you don't repay the loan on time, you could end up paying out a lot more than you borrowed. In fact, some people end up in a cycle of debt where they take out a new payday loan to pay off their previous loan, only to end up owing even more money. So if you're thinking about getting a payday loan, it's important to carefully consider whether you'll be able to repay the loan on time. And if you decide to go ahead with a payday loan, be sure to explore all of your options. There may be other types of loans or financial assistance programs that you qualify for, and it's worth taking the time to research these options. So, are payday loans really that bad? Well, the interest rates are usually very high, and it can be easy for the debt to get out of control. That being said, they can be helpful in certain situations. It's important to clue yourself up on what you're getting into before taking out a payday loan. If you're stuck in a cycle of taking out one payday loan after another, it might be time to consider taking out other debt solutions. Depending on your specific financial circumstances and eligibility, there are various options available that could help reduce your monthly payments or eliminate some of your debts altogether. To make the process easier for you, I've got a link just below this video and it links to a form on my new website. On there's a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many creditors do you have? And then once you complete that form, you'll be connected to a reputable company that I've partnered with, and they can provide you with all the information that you need about debt solutions here in the UK. So click the link below, go and check it out and let me know how you get on.